G'day guys, it's been a month and some change since we got the WX rework, and I've been chugging along, me and Jimmy, experiencing what the new robot has to offer and enjoying it for the most part. I did have a few more thoughts though about the update, about the different circuits. A lot of people have asked me about my favorite circuits and what kind of loadouts I use. I want to talk about the animated short a bit, and yeah, I thought I would summarize my remaining thoughts in this video. So starting with the circuits, I'm reasonably happy with them as they are. I wouldn't complain if they were to stay as they are from here, and they probably will. As it stands, I probably use around half of the circuits regularly, and some of those are just because you need the smaller ones to make the bigger ones, but I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people that use circuits like the Sanity ones that I don't touch at all really, because it's meant to be tailored to your own individual needs, which is good. I'm often asked what circuits I would add if I could, and I think the only one that's really missing here is extra damage. You can do kind of retaliation damage with the electrification circuit, but I don't really like the idea of needing to get hit in order to deal damage. I'd prefer just a flat 10% boost to damage, that would be really nice. But like I said, I'm pretty happy with it as it is. Not every character needs to excel in damage output. We already have Wanda, Wolfgang, Wigfrid that have bonuses in that area. I also don't think that WX should get any additional charges in their battery. I think 6 is plenty. The point is that you have to choose. You can't have all the circuits that you want loaded in at once, so having like 8 or 10 would just defeat the purpose of it, right? As for my favorite loadouts, I will have a super acceleration circuit loaded pretty much all the time. I keep that one in. It's nice to have what's basically a free walking cane. If it's winter or summer, I'll have the thermal or refrigerant circuits loaded. It's not necessary, but I love not having to worry about thermal stones at all. In the game I'm currently playing on Twitch, it was past day 1000 before I even made a thermal stone, which is just, it's so weird. With those two circuits in, there's only one extra vacant slot, and I tend to fill that with the hardy circuit just for a bit of security. In autumn and spring, I normally go with a super hardy circuit and a super gastro gain circuit. I find it's a really nice way to round out my stats. You could easily replace those with extra speed boosts, but I prefer having that extra comfort. I tend to get a bit annoyed with characters that have low hunger because you need to eat all the time, so it's nice to be able to bump that a bit higher when I can. Besides this, when I'm doing a ruins run, I'll be using the optoelectric circuit. This is probably my favorite circuit. Permanent moggles without needing to be refueled is a game changer. It is an actual game changer. It means I can carry more because I need less hats, and I can wear a helmet. And to be honest, I don't really use any of the other circuits besides maybe the chorus box one if I'm doing a bit of farming. But I rarely do farming these days, so probably not even that one. And while a lot of these circuits help me to carry less items, I do find that I'm still kind of afraid to get caught out as WX, or to be underprepared, if that makes sense, because things can go badly very quickly. Rain in the caves without wetness protection can damage my circuitry, can turn off my light, can reduce my speed, and then will kill me. And all this can happen in no time at all. I made sure to take an umbrella or eyebrella everywhere with me if there was even a small chance that it could rain because of this. And it's other small things like getting frozen by blue hounds that turn off your thermal circuit that really catch you off guard. Like, this can happen a lot as WX now. I think the circuits are quite powerful, but it also doesn't take much to remind me that they are fragile at the same time. It also would have been nice to have a way to repair them, maybe with some frazzled wires and biodata, because some of them can be a bit of a pain to make. That's what annoys me the most about the super hardy circuit in particular, because you need to scan a nurse spider, but unless you have a spider queen set piece somewhere, it's pretty bloody hard to get one of those early on, and it's like the only important circuit that you can't get straight away. Also, while I'm complaining about things, as much as I love Jimmy, he can be pretty annoying sometimes too. I've lost him so many times because he scanned something while I wasn't paying attention, or I've gone into the caves and he wasn't in my backpack, so now he's just chilling at the sinkhole. Why can't he just follow you? I tend to just leave him at my base once I've got all my circuits. No hard feelings, Jimmy, it's just easier this way. And now the animated short. If you haven't seen it yet, I would pause the video, check out the link in the description and then come back. It's pretty good. It's not exactly the direction I thought they would go with, but I enjoyed it. It gave me some Westworld vibes. If you guys have seen any of that TV show, I would also recommend, it's quite good. But as is infuriatingly the case with these kind of shorts, we're left with more questions than we started with. But the way I see it, WX is the culmination of a series of experiments by Wagstaff to put organic life into an artificial shell. It seems as though the human part of WX is either based on someone Wagstaff knew or possibly Wagstaff himself, and WX grows increasingly unable to split the duality of their being, resulting in them being almost banished into the constant by Wagstaff. It's an interesting story and a nice insight into Wagstaff as well, which continues to push the theory that he will be one of the key players in the game story moving on. But that's about it really. If you guys have any theories of your own, let me know in the comments, or any thoughts about the rework in general. I'd love to hear about it. Leave a like if you enjoy the video, and I'll catch you around. Take care.